Hi friends! Just jumping on here real quick to give y'all an update on the first month of my low spend year challenge. If you're new here, my name's Alina, and this year in 2024, I'm challenging myself to spend less, to declutter my life and save more money for experiences and traveling. So here's how much I spent in January. I live with my parents, so fortunately I do not have to pay any rent. I celebrated one birthday this month, so I spent $53 on gifts. If you watched my previous personal financial video, you'll know that my aim was to only purchase 3 personal items per month. And I'm proud to say that I did accomplish this goal. So I ended up only spending $108, which is lower than what I would usually spend if I wasn't being conscious. Last month I bought eyelash glue, which I needed to top up on, eye contacts because I didn't have any more, and finally some herb shakers. I was experimenting with drying my own herbs and chilies at home, so then I was like, I need like herb shakers to put them in once my herbs were dried. They're a nice big size and they have this cute label for them that's really convenient. It's like a chalk label, and the main selling point for me was that it had 2 different options for the holes. So it had like the small holes and a bigger opening as well. Looking back, I probably didn't really need them, but I am happy with my purchase because they are the perfect ones I've been looking for. I also feel like I saved some money by picking up samples from Mecca. So these are all the samples that I grabbed from Mecca. Please don't ban me, Mecca. These are all foundation and concealer samples. This one's a perfume sample because they ran out of spray vials. And yeah, I really recommend picking these up if you don't wear a lot of makeup. I probably only wear makeup once or twice a week. So I think it's impossible for me to use up a whole foundation jar. So these are perfect they'll probably like last me 3 months to half a year, to be honest. So yeah, recommend that if you are not a big makeup wearer, but makeup, please don't ban me. Next up are bills. So I only pay for my Spotify and my phone bills, and that amounted to $86 last month. Health was $10, pets was $34, and miscellaneous was $19. For fitness, my gym membership started back up again in the middle of the month, and I'm on a $69 class pass membership. So altogether, fitness was $101. I spent $40 on transport last month, and that was mostly train fares as I didn't fill up on petrol. I went on a small trip with my family, so travel was $175. Finally, food was $406, which is what I'd usually spend on average in a month. I am pleased that it's not overboard, but my goal is $350 per month for food, so I do want to be more conscious about that moving into February. Altogether, I spent a total of $1,032 in January, which is, I think, a massive improvement from last January. I'll put the number of this year's amount and last year's amount on the screen, and you can see it's a very huge difference. So I think this low spend challenge is indeed working. For those curious, this month's spend is about 20% of my income. So that is what I spent last month. I would love to know how much you spent in January if you are keen to share. Otherwise, stay tuned for February's update, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Say something. Say something. Say something. Who's just arrived? This that shit ain't too late. Come inside.